Good evening everyone. I've just come on. My face is just really tight. I've got a tightening brightening mask on. It's called Facelift. It's Tropic's facelift mask, the yellow one. I've had it on for about 15 minutes now, so I thought I'd come on and do a live and obviously take it off and things like that. My face is so tight. It's a brand new mask, so obviously it's active ingredient, all naturally derived. So basically it really tightens and tingles, and then basically after 20 minutes you remove it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go on and do my facial. I've used the smoothing cleanser already and then applied the mask. I've left it on, like I say, it's been on for about 15 minutes, but it's so tight. Just to the point where when I take it off it's actually going to be such a relief. So I'm just going in with the bamboo cloth. I always use the slate coloured bamboo cloth when I'm using coloured masks, just so that obviously they don't sort of like discolour or stain. Obviously with the smoothing cleanser you do actually get a cream coloured one, but I decided to get the slate coloured ones. So I'm really looking forward to taking this off and having the relief. So here goes. Just give it a wash. Already that's a relief, especially around my mouth area. So it's a tightening brightening mask that I've been wearing, called Facelift, now that I can talk properly. I felt like I was sort of talking like that just then. It's actually my favourite, absolutely love it. But yeah, it's been a while since I've come on live. I've carried on and done my skincare, but now that I'm sort of back in the office at work, it tends to be that I'm absolutely shattered when I come in, and it's getting like really sort of dark nights by the time I'm getting in, you know, sort of with us being so busy at work, we're obviously trying to get through backlog of work, you know, it's massive, the backlog. So by the time I'm getting in, obviously I'm sort of working over every night and it's just far too late. So I'm literally doing my skincare and going to bed when I get in. I don't tend to stay up and things the way I was when I was working from home. It was obviously like a totally different lifestyle really, but it's just one of them things that things are getting back to normal. I'm so glad that I have carried on with my skincare though, because during these winter months now, obviously your skin totally changes, and you're sort of like introduced to other things into your routine. You know, you sort of choose your routine, but obviously you swap some things, so your skin definitely changes. So I'm glad that I've carried on with it all. To be honest, I know a couple of people that have sort of like stopped doing their skin. One in particular last night basically said what a regret, because she's like starting from scratch again, you know, and it's just one of them things that I wish I could help, you know, but it's really important to carry on with your skincare because it's your biggest organ. You know, and at the end of the day, if you're not going to feed your skin, especially obviously your face, people obviously see your face at first, you know, obviously it's the first thing that they do see and the first thing that obviously people look at as well. So really I just think at the end of the day you've got to feed it, like obviously you feed your body as well. It's exactly the same. And the thing with me is sort of at my kind of age, once you sort of go past 40 like I have, I'm sort of getting to mid 40 now. Actually on Wednesday is my 45th birthday, and I can't even believe I'm saying that really. Feels like just yesterday I was back at school. But yeah, obviously, you know, with aging and things like that, I just think it's so important. I a couple of times I've stopped using the eye treatment, you know, and within sort of days, only 1 or 2 days, I've stopped doing it or not done it, and like 100% like I sort of like can see. And other people, obviously, when I do use it, obviously do actually sort of see the difference in my skin and obviously eyes and things like that. And people obviously also sort of say about wrinkles around your eye, like sort of if I don't use like eye work and the eye dream, which is the night eye treatment, if I don't actually use them, I can definitely see obviously a difference. Just them couple of days that I've not used them, I just find like with the Zamac tip for the eye work that it's like really wakening, but also it's really sort of brightening on your eye, and it works with the elasticity and the collagen in your skin. So the Eye Bright collection, I would 100%, especially like at my age anyway, obviously I just think it's really important because, you know, I'm just going to get older and older and older, and I'm going to grow old gracefully, don't get me wrong, but if I can do something, obviously, you know, to sort of make myself have really good skin, because I do have eczema, you know, so I do sort of have dry skin anyway, and that's why I've continued with my skincare. I've never stopped, but I just think it's sort of when I come home from work, it's sort of refreshing and it closes me off from the day. So I'm going to carry on anyway, and I'm going to use the vitamin toner, and I'm just going to spritz all over. I always use quite a bit of that now because like I'm sort of getting really warm lately. Probably menopausal maybe. Talking about age, who knows. But yeah, you can either let that sort of air dry, or you can just pat that in, and I just normally sort of do a bit of mixture really. Tonight I'm actually going to use the fruit peel. The fruit peel is a resurfacing serum, so it's actually just going to use 6 drops. I think that was 6. So it actually works as an exfoliator, so it exfoliates the dead skin cells. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It smells like fruit salads from when we were kids. So just pat that into your skin, and when I wake up in the morning and my skin is just super soft with fruit peel and Ocean Dive, I find that them two are definitely my favourites. Ocean Dive cuts above fruit peel, I'm afraid. I never thought I'd say that, because fruit peel for a long time, for over a year, was my favourite, but Ocean Dive, like I didn't realise that actually I had just in this hair area and just on my nose area, I didn't realise that I had blackheads. I didn't know that at all. You can never ever see them, and I just thought I've got like pores, enlarged pores, like you can only see it close up as well, but I could see it when I was wearing makeup, and I thought, oh, you know, I'm not keen on them pores, I've never ever liked them. So I thought, like, as soon as the Ocean Dive came out, the Ocean Dive is a serum that you leave on for 10 minutes before you carry on with your routine. So basically, at the stage now where I've just put fruit peel on, or you'd put rainforest dew or any of the other serums, basically at that stage, that's when you put the, like after vitamin toner, you put your Ocean Dive on and you leave it for 10 minutes. And basically that literally sort of unclogs any pores, hormonal breakouts. It treats areas rather than your full face. Like I've just dabbed it all over my full face. It treats like actual areas, and 100% like It's unbelievable. Every single month without fail, time of the month, I get a breakout every month without fail. And then I've started using Ocean Dive, and all of a sudden, like the first day when I used Ocean Dive, I thought, oh, you know, I was a bit sceptical. I thought, obviously, fruit peel's always going to be my favourite, and that's it, you know, nothing can beat it. But then the next morning, I've literally got a Hollywood browser, I think it's called. It's a 5x mirror. Obviously, it literally shows your face really, really close. And I looked in the mirror the next day and I thought, what the hell is going on with my face? I had all of these blackheads, and the blackheads had literally come out all over this area and here, and I was like, what the hell, I've never ever had anything like that in my life. So I was literally like, what the freaking hell's going on? But obviously I'd done my skincare and everything was fine, and I've never had anything like that since. But what I have noticed when you use the Ocean Dive, that it really, really, really makes your skin so clean. It almost like it unclogs all of your pores. It shrinks enlarged pores, which obviously mine have. Mine were quite, when I look back at pictures now, my pores like were really, really large actually. And like I say, obviously with makeup, I was always conscious, you know, especially like using like foundations and things, or like our mineral foundation. So basically I'd sort of try and avoid them kinds of areas, which I'd sort of like just drift lightly over them areas type thing, but I could still see them, especially like close up. So with the Ocean Dive now, that's just not the case. So it's definitely my favourite. I've heard so many good comments. My customers, there's like about 3-4 girls, so actually 4 girls obviously that I went to school with, or one of them I actually know from school. She weren't in my year. It's unbelievable. The Ocean Dive is unbelievable, and I'll be buying it ever since. I'll be buying it sort of ongoing. And I just think, wow, I do actually like that kind of feedback, because like I know myself, but actually what works for me might not work for somebody else. Another girl, I don't know who the girl is. She obviously just joined my group over on Facebook. I don't know who she is. She lives in the Wirral. And she bought the Ocean Dive because she was having hormonal breakouts, and she's never had one since, and we're like 9 weeks, I think she said. I only spoke to her last week. I think she said about 9 weeks, so it could be 10 weeks on now, and she's never sort of had a hormonal breakout. She'd get random spots like on her nose and things, and she'd get whiteheads, not blackheads. She'll get the whiteheads, and obviously it treats that as well. So the Ocean Dive is absolutely fab. I'm going to carry on anyway now because I'm waffling a little bit. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the Eye Dream. I think you can tell that I like the Ocean Dive. I can't recommend it enough, to be quite honest. Really, really good. So with the Eye Dream, it's an age-defying overnight butter balm. So basically it's like blue in colour, lasts absolutely ages. You get ages and ages and ages out of this, and you're just literally putting it on your orbital bone and your upper orbital bone, and you're rubbing it on your crow's feet. And I also rub some in the middle here because I tend to age on this part. I do actually find that I get small wrinkles here. But yeah, since I've been going into the office, you know, people are sort of saying like, wow, your skin looks really, really good, you know, and stuff like that. You know, so like they were saying it when I was on Teams, when I was in meetings on Teams, and I took that sort of like, God, you know, obviously people must be able to see that things are working. But actually, since I've been back in the office, people are physically seeing me, obviously, you know, and they're just like, wow, it's like unbelievable, you know. And then, you know, a lot of people didn't know that I actually was an ambassador, you know, so I've had a lot of interest from people in work, which is good. So that's that done. Okay, so I'm going to go on now and I'm going to use the Skin Dream. So Skin Dream is age defying firming cream concentrate, and I'd literally just use 2 pumps. You don't actually need an awful lot. One thing, I did actually speak to somebody the other day, but I've spoken to about 4 or 5 people now that actually when they buy the ABC collection or the skincare selection, they're having a lot of skin feast left, which I did as well, but I'll actually do it now with this. But what I found is if I put like a good sort of bit, rub it into my hands, rubbing it on my neck, and just rubbing it literally on your chest. I haven't put it on my face yet because I'm going to use some drops. But yeah, a lot of people like are saying sort of, well, not a lot, but quite a few. I'm just going to use 2 for my face. But quite a few actually. I've said, like I say, about 4 or 5 people have said this is the sun drops. So this is a gradual tanning serum. Sorry, I'm just talking in between. And I'm just going to put about 3 drops maybe. So basically you just mix it together with your moisturiser, whether that be the Skin Feast or the Skin Dream. Mix it together and straight on your face. Yeah, so quite a few people have said that obviously they're sort of like replacing the smoothing cleanser and vitamin toner, or they're replacing the ABC and they've still got a bit left of the Skin Feast. So each and every one have basically said that, like, that's what I've done when I've used the Skin Feast. When I do that of a morning, I literally put it all over my neck, and I put it like sort of on my chin area and all over my chest, just so that obviously you're sort of treating that full area. What I have noticed as well, that some people are using, which I should have tried that tonight really, some people are using the facelift mask. Just going to wash my hands with soap because obviously that's gradual tanning stuff. I don't want orange hands or brown hands, whatever they'll be. Yeah, so some people basically have used the facelift mask, but they've put that as well on their on the neck. So I should have actually done that tonight, but obviously I completely forgot. Tonight I'm going to use the elixir, and I'm also going to use the super greens as well. I'm just going to use 3 drops of super greens and 3 sprays of the elixir as well. Obviously you can see that the elixir is the bigger bottle. We do actually offer that in the bigger bottle, so you can buy it in the 30ml or the 75ml, but I've actually bought the 75ml because I use a hell of a lot of this. So I'm just going to use a couple of the elixir and mix it as well with the super greens. Just 3 drops of super greens. The elixir is an Omega age defying oil. Sorry, just rubbing it together. It's an Omega oil. And both of these together are so nice actually. I've used it quite a few times obviously now where I use both together. Just rub that in. just across your chest and down your neck. That's it, skincare's done. It does make you feel so much better, I must admit. And the thing with skincare as well is it is actually about you time. You know, people obviously get caught up in work and, you know, weekends, everything's shopping and doing sort of leisurely things and stuff like that. You know, and self-care obviously is just really, really important. People forget how important it is as well. But like I say, obviously, you know, we're all guilty of not looking after ourselves properly and sort of not sort of investing in ourselves, you know, because that's what it is. It's obviously investing in yourself. And obviously I continually do that. I've never sort of stopped for the whole time that I've been. I think I joined on the 31st of August. I got my kit maybe about the 4th of September last year, so it's just over 12 months. And I've never stopped. I think there's 2-3 times maybe that I've not done skincare, but it's made me feel quite lousy. Because like I say, obviously after work and things, it just makes me sort of wind down and have that time for myself before I go to bed. So yeah, and obviously doing my face mask twice a week. I've continued doing that, and exfoliation with the face smooth. I've continued doing that as well. So, you know, on a whole, really, I've been good in that respect. I've never let it slip. The times that obviously I've not done it, like I say, I've felt lousy, and also I've felt my skin sort of dry up a little bit, you know, just little tiny patches and things. But overall, on a whole, you know, obviously I've been really good and continued doing it really, and I've not stopped. So that's it, skincare's done. I do actually have all of the new products that's actually been launched. It's all a festive collection. I've actually received mine. I did actually put a post over on Facebook, but not everybody on Instagram is on my Facebook. So basically, what I can do is I can actually come on perhaps tomorrow evening, and I'll show you all of the collections. They're absolutely gorgeous. The one in particular that is the best value for money though is the face mask one. It's basically, let me go and see if I've got it. Just hang on, I'll show you. I haven't, it's downstairs, but it's called, I'm more than sure it's called Mask Magic. And basically you get all 3 masks. So you get the green one, the yellow one, and the deep hydration one, the pinky coloured one or purple, whatever it is. You get all 3 masks, which are £20 each, so that's £60 for your mask. And you also get one of the spatulas. The Tropic spatulas are obviously to put your mask on with. It's just literally sort of a plastic spatula that you apply it onto to stop obviously your fingers and stuff having bacteria, putting it into your mask and things. So basically these are £6, so it's like £66 worth of products, and you actually get it for £40. And I tell you what, the packaging and everything is absolutely gorgeous on it. So you obviously save £26, so that's actually the best value for money. And it's actually my favourite collection actually, because I like mask mapping. So I like doing the green on my nose and maybe my T-zone. I like doing this area with the yellow and this area with the pink one, the deep hydration. So obviously different areas on your face you can actually treat. With the green one, it treats like hormonal spots, acne as well. So it's absolutely fabulous, that one. You know, there's a bit of something for everyone. They make nice little gifts as well, especially if people are doing like Secret Santa and things like that. You know, and say like you've got like a couple of jobs and things like that, you can, you know, if you've got 2 jobs, you can actually put one as a Secret Santa for one person, another for the other person, and keep one for yourself or wherever. You know, they're just really, really nice. Or like little stocking fillers as well, they're lovely. But I think that is definitely the best value for money. £40 for £66 worth of stuff, and it's in beautiful packaging as well. You know, all of the new packaging is different illustrations from artists around the world. So basically, one in particular, which I'll show you that when I actually come on, Susie Ma, the founder of Tropic, she basically has a painting with some of the art that's actually on one of the packages, and that's actually what's inspired her to contact all the artists around the world. You know, and like I say, obviously they've illustrated the beautiful packaging, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And this year, last year, like it was like baubles and crackers and that kind of thing, where this year obviously it's just easy wrap options, you know, with beautiful illustrations and poetry and stuff like that is actually on the packaging, and they're really, really good prices. You know, I found like a lot of the collections, there's quite a few different things that are in there that are new, like the lip stains. I absolutely love them, because obviously once you've put the lip stain on your lips, you can't actually rub that off. It's a bit like, if people remember the Benny tint, where you can actually use it on your as a blush, or you can actually use it as well on your lips. It's that kind of tint type thing, so it's a lip stain, and it comes in the pink balloon colour, and it comes in the bitten red colour. The bitten red is absolutely gorgeous when, you know, for the festive season coming, but equally the pink bloom is lovely, and it's the kind of thing that you can actually build up. So you can actually put some lip stain on, wait for it to dry 5-10 minutes, and then put another coat on. You know, you can gradually build it up, or you can obviously just put one coat on it and that's it. But it does last for hours. My daughter came round today, and she used mine, and obviously it was on when she was leaving. You know, she was here for a while as well, and she left the kids here and then went off and did her own thing, and then obviously come back, and obviously it was still on and things. So it does last for hours. And the beauty of the lip stain as well is where lipsticks are coming off with masks, if people are still wearing masks, I certainly am, you know, then it doesn't come off. You can literally rub and rub and rub, and it doesn't come off on your fingers. You can put toilet roll tissue on there. You know, some people like kiss the toilet roll and pat the lipstick sort of thing, and it just doesn't come off at all, you know, so that's really, really good. So there's a couple of things like that, obviously, that are brand new as well. There's like a So Sleepy Pebble that's actually in a collection as well, and that is absolutely gorgeous, smells lovely, that one. And there's another citrus pebble as well in the signature collection. You know, there's quite a few things really that are really, really nice. And I'll sort of do an event tomorrow. I'll do it on Instagram because I've already done it on Facebook, but I know obviously my daughter was telling me that she's not seen that Facebook one, so I thought obviously I'll do it on Instagram as well. On Instagram as well now, I can actually offer like prize draws. So I've got a prize draw running on Facebook at the moment, but it's only in the private Facebook group only. So I'm going to run a prize draw that's completely different on Instagram, and I'll do that as well when I actually launch the products tomorrow. So I'll probably come on maybe about 6 or 7 o'clock, maybe about 7 o'clock maybe tomorrow, or maybe 6 actually. That's probably a good time really. I won't keep people too long. I'll just get straight into it and obviously do it and show you all the gorgeous products and things. I'll have them sort of all around me type thing, so I've got them all to hand and to show you that. And yeah, you'll be amazed yourself. Obviously they really, really are the best that Tropic have brought out. Apparently a lot of ambassadors have actually said this is the best by far. It's the best obviously range that they've brought out, so it makes you feel so lucky obviously getting your hands on them first, being an ambassador as well. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll come on tomorrow at 6 o'clock on Instagram, and I'll show you all the festive collection. So like I said, I'll put a post on obviously tonight saying that obviously I'll do it tomorrow at 6, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow evening if you're gonna join me, and if not, have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.